about function in Python. So what is a function in a Python? Okay, so a
Mm.
function is a reusable block of code that perform a specific task. Instead of writing same code again and again, we write it once and call it whatever we need it. Okay, fine. I
Okay, sir.
in here, okay, one picture you can understand. Okay, here we are making a tea from the machine. I will explain. Okay, so before this we have to understand and what we will learn. Okay, in today class. So what is the function? Okay, we have to learn. Then we need to understand why do we need a function and build in bash user defined function, how to create a function, calling the function, how so what function will we call? We have to understand parameters, what arguments there, and what is the difference okay between like a return return statement and print statement, or just I'm going to return statement and then we learn scope and then we understand a recursion. As I told you here, okay, what is a function? And I explain it. A function is a variable book of code that perform a specific task which can be usable, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is a reusable book, right? Reusable book of code that perform a specific task. By mistake, I mentioned variable here. Okay. So I give an example. Imagine you are making tea every morning after getting up from the your bed. Then you make tea every morning. So every day you do same task, same steps, like a boil water, add tea, leaves, add sugar, add milk, and then serve. Am I right? So instead of remembering all these steps every day, imagine there is a machine, okay, and you simply press one button and make tea. Then machine does everything. That machine exact a function. Am I right? So I have
Yes, sir.
created this one. I have created this for you to show. Here I have already mentioned this picture. Like start with a simple story, making one tea, and then like one button runs many steps. That's what is a function does in code. Okay, the bundle instruction and run then when needed. So this chapter turns the analogy into hands-on the Python knowledge. Now I'm going to another tab. So what is a function means here? I have already told a function is a reusable block of code that perform a specific task. Write it once, call it many times, any times. This reduces repetition and makes program easier to read, test, and maintain. I can copy this, okay, and then I will make here a new line because I have to share with you. It's not copy paste here. I don't know why. Should we paste here? Okay, no problem. I have already mentioned whatever I needed. Okay, I have a given the example of T machine. T machine. Am I right? Now, so why do we need a function? We have to understand. I told you here. why do we need a function? Why do we need a function? Any idea? I have given some idea. Why do we need a function? Or I can
Around the code. Or
I
then
new shell. Let's see. I teach you why do we need a function? So I give you an example like I print here welcome. Sorry, welcome. Okay. So I print here welcome to Python, welcome to Python. How many times? Many times I have written. Or instead of this, I will write here like this. Wait. Welcome. Here welcome and then is a print. I will copy this and then I write here as a course of Python. Am I right?
yes.
Python course. I repeated this a multiple times. Let's see. Multiple. So how many times? So too much times repeated code. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? If I print here, let's see. What is the answer here? It means welcome Python course, welcome Python course, welcome Python course, right? Instead of if I write a one function, let's see. So what should I write here? Define is like a def means define is a function name. What is the function name here? Mention here is the welcome. Welcome. And what is the mean here? The welcome and then semicolon. And then I print here. Like this. If I run this, let's see what is the answer here. Welcome Python course. But if I again I want the same thing here in new shell, then what will you answer? Same here. So what does mean here? We don't need to repeat again. Or like I can make like this here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How many times can we make it? Let's see. So you can see how many times we have written 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So if I want 4 times here written, okay, in a like this, so how many times I have to written? The many times, but we save time here because we already created a function. What is the function name? Is a welcome. Am I right? And we have a define. There is a parameters. What is the parameters? I teach you later. Okay, that's I told you this. Okay, now what is the mean?
So if you give define uh, define answer.
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Please tell me.
If we give define function even, it will repeat that coding. Am I right, sir?
Right, no need to repeat the code. We can save time. That
No, it will repeat automatically.
yeah. It's means
Repeat.
here reusable. This code can be reusable instead of repeating the things. If you created
Yes, sir.
function, you
Automatically.
don't yes, like a automatically tea machine. Just you have
Mm.
add some sugar packets, okay, milk packets, okay, and water, and for a month until they finish your sugar or tea, okay, you can just get up from your bed and make a tea after pressing. So just you have to press the button, you will get a tea, what a quantity, whatever you want set automatically. You don't need to make a tea. Am I right? It's automatically. Same thing here. You created this function, so you don't need to write again. You can reuse this. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So what are the advantage? Let's see advantage. Advantage. Advantage of function. You have to understand. One, like reusable code. Code. Am I right? Second is like easy to debug. What does it mean easy to debug? Debug means easily to find
Rewrite the code.
mistake, error in code. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And then easy to maintain, right? And then save time. As I told you, we save time. Write again. Okay. So now we have to understand the types of the function. Let's see what we have covered here. So you know what is the function we understand and why we use the function we understand. Okay, because we have already T machine. We are using T machine, right? So we can save them. So it's like a cleaner code. We use easier debugging, faster deployment. What is a real world analogy? The T machine press one button instead of repeating steps every morning. So now we have to understand first types of function. Then I teach you creating, how to create and calling function. All right. What we need to understand types of the function. Types of functions. All right. So what is the mean here? We have one function, functions, right? Right. I make here is like this, functions, right? Okay. Then in a functions, what we have? We have a built-in function. In function, am I right? And then what we can do built-in function? We can do in built-in function like a print. Okay, make a properly like this print. Okay, and then input we can sorry input. Okay, and then is the length and like a max and min. Am I right? And one more here we can make user defined function. User function.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and create by a programmer. What is the mean here? Create by programmer. Am I right? Now,
Mm.
told you, so we need to create a function. That these are the types of the function. Okay, we need these things to create a function.
Mm.
Now, we have to understand how to create the function. So we have a syntax that define function name, and this you can,
Mm.
this one I highlighted.
Mm.
Okay, so then is intended statement defining stores are the instruction calling runs them, right? So what is the mean here? If I create a function, so what I have to do? What is the function name or what is the syntax? Okay, I'm going to open new cell. Like I mentioned, a creating function.
Mm.
Function, am I right? How to create a function?
Mm.
So what is the syntax here?
Great.
Syntax is def function name, then this, then what is a
Mm.
statement?
Mm.
Statement. What I'm
Mm.
going to do here, I'm
Mm.
just doing this. Wait a minute. Otherwise, you can't understand. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
all right.
Mm.
That is one correct, right? I make here. Okay, this
Mm.
paragraph comment we can use to
Mm.
understand what is the mean here. We have a state, may have a this function. So we have all defined the function.
Mm.
Am I right? So this is the function. This is the function
Mm.
which we have to use to create. Let's see. We will create. We are going
Mm.
to create a new cell. Let's going to create a new cell. Okay, I define some greet.
Mm.
Okay, and then is like I make here is print hello, hello student, student. Am I right?
Mm. Mm.
So if I run this, so what will be the answer here? It means this is already, you can see this is like, here is a blue check,
Mm.
okay, symbol. It means already. Now if I write here like this, greet one, let's see it will work or not. The hello statement is already created. Am I right?
Mm.
If I use a new line or new cell, let's see. It means we can use multiple
Mm.
times. It's mean reusable.
Mm. Mm.
Am I right? Now you
Mm.
understand here, okay, in
Mm.
we have already done this T1. So what is a call? It is mean is like a call with a greet.
Mm.
What is the mean? It is a function name is a greet here.
Mm.
This one. Let's see if copy and paste. Greet, greet, sorry. Greet is a function. Am I right? Greet is a function. Now I open new cell. I told you we understand parameters, am I right? What is the mean the parameters? Calling the function, understand now the parameters, then argument. Right down here. What are parameters? We have, just imagine what if every student has a different name? Any idea? My question is, what if every student has a different name? So what will we do?
Run.
Sorry, I teach you. Okay. Should we create then? Like I tell you, like how can we create?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please tell me.
Still, how many topics are there?
Okay, after this we will teach you. Tell you about it.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
I will tell you after this. Okay. I will.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
So this is a greet Yusuf,
Mm.
greet Aswarya. Open.
Mm.
Aswarya or greet
Yes, sir.
again is the other another name. It's like a Sara. Am I right? Instead
Yes,
we
sir.
pass the name, multiple name. Okay, right? Instead of pass the multiple name, what we have to do? We can create a
Mm.
one function.
Mm.
This like this, like this now. So instead of writing multiple name, we can use one parameters
Mm.
in function.
Mm.
What that means? Let's see. So like a parameter is a variable that receives data when the function is called. Let's see. Define. I mention greet, and then here I will give the name. Am I right? Right name, and the name I print here. Wait a minute. Correct one. Okay, print here, or what I'm going to do, it's matter. Okay, new line, new shell. I can use press line. Am I right? Okay, print here. Hello, hello, name. Am I right? So what does it mean here? Let's see if I greet only the greet my name. Okay, wait. His name is I write my name. Great. And then Yusuf. What is the problem here?
We read before before default.
Am I right? I print here Yusuf then. I won't tell you why I'm telling this. The many person students confuse here. Why is confusion here?
Sir, actually, we wanna give read before definition, right? Why we are given after definition? Because before we write the content.
I teach you. So name is the string literal. So Python prints the word name instead of the value passed to the function. Understood it? Did you understand? What is the mean here? We have to use double quotas and we don't need to write this one. We don't need to use here quotas. Am I right? And then if I make here double quotas, sorry, here, one here. Am I right? So let's see what is the answer here.
In green, greet, there we mention in small n, but here we mention in capital N.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So why? Because Python is a case sensitive language.
Mm.
It is a case sensitive language.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Python is a case sensitive language.
Okay.
So sometimes we make this typo error. We have to always, remember this thing. So you told me like this. So because I have a make here typo error, right? Now, so I give you another example. Like here, Yusuf, okay, if I make here Aishwarya,
So it's ISBN.
whatever, no problem. Again, I make here another cell. I make here Shara. Hello, Sarah. It means instead of writing all the names like one by one, right? What we can do here, we can make only one function. What is it called? This called is a parameter. So in this name is a hello. Okay, this is a name parameter here, right? So what we can change name. We can use this function multiple times when we require. Okay. And another example I gave you, like define square. Okay, square. I make here number nums. Okay, and then I print num into num. Right. If I make here square num.
Mm.
Am I right?
Mm.
Square instead of square num I make is a 5. So because number is
Mm.
5 here, let's see what is the answer here.
Mm.
Okay. 25 because num means, I give you example here, num is equal to 5 and here we multiply,
Mm.
right?
I see.
So why we multiply 5 by 5 into 5, it's 25, am I right?
Mm. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understood this, right? Same I can give you one, this is a, we call is a one parameter. It's called is is one parameter. Am I right? This is a
Mm.
parameter. Now we can make multiple parameters. How can we make multiple parameters? Multiple parameter. Am I right? What are
Mm.
multiple parameter? We can use define. Sorry, define. Define means what name we can, what function name we can take. Student. Easy one. Student. The name. Then age. Okay. So please remember. Okay, I missed. Okay, that one. So don't need to do this right again. If I print here like a name, then print here age.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Mm.
So what is,
Yes, sir.
if I print here? Let's see, it's working. So if still
Mm.
using here, I can make here, like I can write here student name. What a name here I can make is like here, sorry, Ali. Age is a 5 year or
Oh, mm.
3 years.
Mm. Mm. I have a doubt, sir.
What is the mean here? Ali. Okay, age is a 3,
Mm.
right? If I make
Mm.
here a new line and make here Aishwarya,
Mm. Mm.
Aishwarya 22. Am I right? So we understood
Mm.
can be creates like a parameters. Okay, like we have learned many things here today, and I'm going to close today class. Okay, because I have another class 9:30. Okay,
Mm.
I have to